What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a Pilates workout with ankle weights. If we've not met before, my name is Margaret. I'm a Pilates instructor, and if you have ankle weights, awesome. I literally just got some BALA bangles off of Amazon, and I'm gonna link those down in the description. I'm gonna use those. If you don't have ankle weights, it is not a big deal. You can do this whole workout without them. Go ahead and grab on to your ankle weights if you've got them. We're gonna take them first and put them around the ankles. That would make sense, right? Because they're ankle weights, duh. Okay, aren't these so cute though? I felt like I had to get ankle weights because the light weights that I have are 3 pounds, and I teach an arms and abs class just about every week. Shameless plug, go ahead and come to arms and abs. And I was finding my 3 pound weights were like a little bit too heavy. So I think 1 pound ankle weights is gonna go a little bit better for me. We're gonna go ahead and get started. If you wanna just come all the way down to your mat, we'll start laying down on the mat with a little bit of breathing. Bring everything down. We'll set the feet about hips distance apart. Press down into the heels. Bring the hands down by your sides. Press the hands down, triceps down, shoulders down. And we'll just start by taking a nice deep inhale. And then big exhale, let it go. Good, couple more like that. We'll inhale. And big exhale, let it go. One more, we'll inhale through the nose. And we'll take a big exhale, let it go. Good. On your next exhale, we're gonna push into the heels, tilt the hips up but under, roll the hips up into a bridge. Pause at the top, take your inhale, then take another big exhale, roll those hips right back down. Good, we'll keep moving like that. Exhale to roll the hips up, pause at the top. Good, another big exhale, we roll it down. The next time that you press your hips up, I want you to take your arms with you. We'll lift the arms up above the shoulders, pause, and then take another big exhale, roll it down. Good, 2 more like that. And last one. Good, bring everything down and then just rock your knees from side to side. Take a little breath. Go ahead and roll onto the left side of your body. We'll come down onto the left arm, make a little pillow for your head with your bicep, and I want you to banana your legs. So your legs come out at a 45. And once you are there, we're gonna lift the right leg up. I already feel this is gonna be hard. We'll flex the foot. All we're gonna do is lift and lower. We'll lift and lower. Good, lift and lower, nice and simple. About 1 pound ankle weight's gonna get real heavy real fast. So if at any point you wanna ditch it, go ahead and ditch it. That's cool with me. 2 more, 2. Last one. Good, okay, I want you to bring that leg down. We're gonna kick forward and back, forward and back. Now it gets really tricky here to stabilize, especially when we have our legs out in this kind of banana shape. So if it gets to be too tricky, I want you to take the left leg, bend it up underneath you so you come into more of like a half fetal position. Take it from there instead. But if you can, I want you to try and stay in that banana shape for as long as you can. Good, the next time you sweep back, you add back in that lift and lower. Good, so we sweep forward, bring it back, we lift, we lower. The hip's gonna start to burn out. That's okay. You can handle it, you're doing good. Two more here, 2. And last one. Good, we're gonna drop that left leg down, and I actually want you to prop up onto your left forearm. We're gonna take that series, what we just did, amp it up a notch, because you can handle it, okay? Right leg's gonna go out in front of you, and now I want you to tuck the left knee up underneath you. Again, we're just gonna start with that lift and lower, but we start a little bit lower from the mat. We move up and lower. We lift, we lower, lift, and lower. Good. Next time that you lift, I want you to take that bottom hip with you. Hold up from the bottom hip. Good, so we're releasing 1 point of contact down from the mat. It's gonna make things a little bit wobbly, a little bit challenging, but you got this. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good, drop the hip down. lower things down. We go back into that little sweep. Lift the right leg up. We'll inhale, kick it forward. Exhale, kick it back. Range of motion is gonna look a little bit different here, and I'm already, like, my hip is already burning out, so you keep moving through it. You got it. Keep moving. We kick forward, we kick it back. If your leg needs to drop a little bit lower than what you think hip height is, that's okay. I promise you're still gonna get a lot of work out of this. Just make sure we're checking in with the left side of the body. A lot of the times your body really likes to collapse down into the shoulders. So if you look like this, it's not gonna be comfortable for you, and you'll know if you look like that. Go ahead and prop things up, lift that left side away. Good, next time that you bring your leg back, we add in the lift and lower, lift and lower, good. Good, now if you're feeling really good as you lift and lower, you lift the hip and lower, good. Lift, lower, good. If you can, if it makes sense in your body, try to take that lift and lower, like as you lift the hips, make it one fluid movement. It might not work, that's okay. 3 more here, 3. Oh my gosh, 2. This is the worst idea I've ever had. And last one. Oh my gosh, drop everything down, take a deep breath. Really deep breath. Tap out through the hip a little bit. Right, give it a second. Reset. Okay, before we flip over to the other side, I want you to flip over so that you're face down onto your mat. Hands are gonna come down. Ankle weights are hard. We'll find a tabletop position here so that your shoulders are right over your wrists, your knees are right underneath your hips, and I want you to tuck the toes under. We'll exhale, pull from the low belly to lift the knees, inhale to lower. Four more like this, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it there. I want you to shoot that right leg back. We're gonna lift and lower for 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bring that right knee in. Same thing on the left. Shoot that left leg back, lift and lower for 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Bring that left foot down, drop the knees down, press the hips back, take a child's pose. Aren't ankle weights fun? Aren't they fun? Okay, we get to do that same thing all again over on the other side. So when you're ready, we'll go ahead and come down onto that right hip. Lay everything down onto your right arm. Okay, this workout is for those of you that like the harder workouts, right? Legs go out at a 45, so 45 degrees away from the hip. When you're ready, second side's gonna be a little bit more challenging because you know what's coming now, okay? We're gonna lift that left leg up. Ooh, we start with our lift and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Sometimes I can't even remember what we did. That's not a big deal. Now, I don't think we talked about this on the other side, but I want you to make sure there's a little bit of space between you and your mat on that right side. So in a perfect world, you should be able to take your left hand, slide it underneath you, and you shouldn't find a whole lot of resistance. Good. And if there's space between you and your mat, that tells me that you're engaged through your obliques and you're engaged through that bottom hip. Good. One more like this. 1, and then we kick forward. Inhale, kick it forward. Exhale, sweep it back. I'll leave it up to you if you want to point or flex your foot. I sometimes like a point on the way forward, a flex on the way back. I feel like a flex on the way back helps me at least to connect to my backside body because the heel connects us to the backside of that leg, the calf, the hamstring, the glute. Good, but you can play around with it. Maybe flex on the way forward, point on the way back. Just depends on how you're feeling. Oh, good. Next time that you sweep back, you add in your lift and lower, lift and lower. This is where it's gonna get tricky. But you got it. You're strong. You could do it. I have to be honest, there's a girl that I follow on TikTok that totally gave me this idea to use ankle weights for my Pilates workouts. I think she wears ankle weights in every single one of her Pilates workouts. And like in my mind, I was like, that's gonna be way too hard for me, but here we are. We're doing it. 2 more like this. 2. Last one. Good, bring everything in, take a Take a deep breath. Words are hard for me today, but that's okay. We're getting through it. Take a little drink of water. You're doing good. A little interlude there. I will prop up onto the right forearm, tuck the right knee up underneath you. Now we get to do that same thing. Your hips are gonna burn out, and that's okay. If you need to take a second to breathe, take an extra second, put me on pause, take a drink of water, meet me back when you're ready. I don't even know if I'm ready. We're gonna lift the left leg up. We lift, we lower. It can come a little bit lower than hip height. That's all right with me. It's not a huge deal. And you know we have the option on this side to lift up on that bottom hip. Good. If you're lifting the bottom hip, you can tap your toes all the way down to the mat. That's cool with me. We'll just do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Bring everything down. Take a breath. If you're ready to go right in, we lift the left leg up, we kick and sweep. Good. This one, I'm gonna keep you down on that bottom hip. And if the range of motion's really tiny, that's not a big deal, right? It's not a big deal. If you feel the work in your hip and your legs are sliding against each other, that's okay. That's fine with me. Normally I would say, no, keep it at hip height, but we have some things working against us. Legs are heavy, ankle weights are heavy, even if they're just 1 pound. Good. Next time that you sweep it back, you lift, you lower, you sweep it forward. Good. If you're feeling really good, you sweep, kick it back, you lift, lower. Good. I'm not going to make you do a whole lot here because I don't want to do a whole lot here. Oh my God, my hip can't handle it. Yikes. We're going to do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Oh my God, too hard for me. Take a little tap at that hip. If you made it through that whole circuit and you weren't, not circuit, but flow, and you were not like crying, props to you. I'm so proud of you. You're stronger than I am. And you know it. I know you guys know it. You're very strong. Okay, from here, we're gonna take a little interlude, switch those ankle weights from your ankles to your wrists so we can do a little break with the arms. See, I'm being really nice. I'm giving you an extra second. When you're ready, go ahead and meet me in a low kneeling position. Meet me in a low kneeling position. Sorry, as always, for the labored breathing, but this shit is hard. Okay, we're gonna do a little arm series 2 times through, so I want you to start by bringing your arms up at shoulder height. We're gonna exhale, squeeze those arms in. Inhale, open it out. Check in with the rest of your body. I want you to stay engaged through your core, engaged through your glutes, drawing belly button to spine, rolling those shoulders down and back, and then pressing evenly into your heels. So even though we're low kneeling, we're pressing hips to heels, making sure we're pressing evenly into the heels, right? Okay. Good, good, good. Here we go. We got it. Okay, we're just gonna add on from here. Next time your hands come together, clap the hands together, keep the elbows apart. We'll extend the elbows, bend the elbows, open, close. Extend, bend, open, close. Now we did something kind of similar to this in our beginner arms and abs workout. Probably would have been last Tuesday if you were with us for that one. If you weren't, doesn't matter. Right, we're just taking that series, amping it up a notch. And if you don't have weights, it's totally not a big deal. Doing stuff like this is challenging even without weights, like keeping your arms just up at shoulder height makes it really hard. Good, next time that you come out of that little bend and extend, we're gonna push up, push down. Open, close, extend, bend, push up, push down. Open, close, extend, and bend, push up, push down. Good. I'm gonna try my best to keep talking you through this because stuff like this gets hard kind of quick. You'll start to feel your shoulders burning out. Maybe just a little bit. We've got more ankle weight workouts coming because I'm gonna be in Denver next week and I'm gonna bring these BALA bangles with me. Because they come in a little traveling case, so that's gotta be super easy to take with me. Good, next time that you come out of that, we're gonna open, close. We'll add in a little bicep curl out at the sides. Extend, bend, push up, push down. Open, extend, bend, close. Tricky part here is gonna be remembering what comes next, right? Ooh, open, close, push up, push down. Good. Ooh, ouchie. Good, we're gonna do 2 more full reps here. So this will be the start of 2. This will be our last one. Good, everything comes down. Take a breath, take a second to reset. We're gonna do that all again from the top. This time I want you to try to come up into a high kneeling position. We should be okay. I'm like, is my head out of frame? I'll scoot back a little bit so that we can still really stay in frame. But this time come up into a high kneel. I want you to touch the big toes behind you. Find a neutral pelvis, tuck hips to ribs, draw belly button in. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with words today. We're gonna do that same thing all again from the top. Bring those arms out at a goalpost. We'll exhale, close, inhale, open, just start here. Feel those shoulders burning yet? I do, oh my God. Good, next time those hands come together, we open, close, good. I shouldn't say open, close, because this is all open, close movements. Extend and bend is the right word. Now check in with your low body, see what's going on there. Do you start to feel, are you feeling some tension building in your low back? If you do, we need to really find that neutral pelvis, tuck and scoop, hips to ribs. Good. After you take that extended bend this time, we push up, push down. Open, close, extend and bend, push up, push down. Good. I can't remember where I am. It's okay. You got it. Okay, we have to add in 1 more time. Okay, after the push up, push down, we open the arms out, extend, bend, close, extend, bend, push up, pull down. Oh, my shoulders are unhappy. We're not gonna do a whole lot, right? Just 3 more. This will be 3. This will be 2. Last one. Oh my gosh, good. Everything can come down. Those ankle weights are gonna come off of your wrist. They're gonna go back to the ankles. We have 1 more little push left to do. Oh my God, for a second I was like, can I get these off of my arms? I can't. They're gonna go back to the ankles. I had to give you a little upper body interlude. Take as much time as you need to reset those ankle weights around the ankles. We're gonna get into a little bit more booty work. Think less hip stabilizing, more right into the glutes, okay? So this little change of the ankle weights is serving as your rest period. It's gonna be our last little push here, and then I'm gonna give you guys a nice little stretch, okay? So when you're ready, we're gonna get into a tabletop position the way that is my personal favorite. We'll bring the hands up, and then I want you to take the left forearm down to the mat. Keep the right hand down on the mat. Left knee is gonna stay down and we'll push the right leg back, and I need to scoop forward, else I'm gonna hit my water bottle and that's not gonna be so nice. All we're gonna do is lift and lower. Good, lift and lower. Good. Now in this kind of position, your right hip's gonna open up a little bit, and that's fine so long as you're not opened up like in a crazy way, right? I want you to try and keep the left hip squared off to the mat. That's sometimes the most challenging thing, but you can handle it. Good. Next time you lift, we're gonna kick out to the side. So hold it up. We're gonna kick out, pull in, lower, and lift. Kick out, pull in, lower, and lift. This is where things get dicey, right? But that's okay, you've got it under control. As you kick out to the side, your left hip is gonna wanna push to the left. So try not to let your left hip move, right? You keep everything locked into place. 3 more like this. 3, 2, last one. Good. We're gonna stay right here, bring that right leg back up. Just take your knee out and around to your elbow, push it right back out. Take some deep breaths, you got it. You've got it all under control. Good, 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, could you tell I wanted to get out of that as quick as I could? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, from here we're gonna set up into a high plank before we hit the other side. Hands come down to your mat. We'll step the feet back one by one, and we're gonna take some oblique mountain climber. So basically what we just did with that right leg, we're gonna take right knee, right elbow, push it back, left knee, left elbow. Try to keep your upper body locked into place, and you can take the same thing down from the knees. If you want to, you're more than welcome to. If you're feeling good, you're gonna add in a push-up. Good, we'll do right, left, push-up, right, left, push-up. We're gonna do 2 more each side. 2, 2, last one, and last one. Good, everything comes down, drop the knees, press the hips back, reach the arms long. Whew, take a little shake out through those wrists, and we're gonna flip right over to the other side. Get back into that tabletop position. Take a breath. Okay, this time right forearm's gonna come down, left hand comes down. We keep the right knee down on the mat, and we'll shoot that left leg back. You can point the toes, and this time I got to scoot forward a little bit, so I'm not gonna whack anything behind me. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna exhale, lift that left leg, inhale, lower, you can tap the toes down. Now just be mindful of your low back. Sometimes as we get into any kind of tabletop position, we like to go a little bit too far and lift the leg and let the belly drop. So if you look like this, we've gone too far, right? Try to keep your neutral spine, neutral pelvis, thinking about pulling belly button to spine, pulling hips to ribs. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Okay, so if you feel tension in your low back, it is likely because you've lost that neutral position in your spine. Good, next time you lift, we'll add in the kick, kicking out to the left, back in, we lower, we lift. Tricky part about adding in that kick out to the side is trying to keep your right hip stable. So if you're at a point that you feel more work happening in the right leg, you are absolutely not wrong. Not wrong at all. And if this side feels a little bit different than the first side, that is totally fine. I know for me, for some reason, on the left leg, I can't open up as far. My hip just like doesn't want to do it, and that's okay. We'll just do 3 more here. 3, 2, last one. Good. Everything comes down, drop that left knee down, push the hips to the heels, reach the arms long. Oh, I forgot, we have 1 more exercise right there. But we needed a break. I needed a break, okay? If you need a break, you take it. We have one more push here. Shoot that left leg back out. We'll pull knee to elbow and then push it back out. So exhale, we squeeze through that left side oblique. Inhale, we push it out. We try to keep the upper body as still as we can. I notice in something like this, my body likes to push back. So try to keep even pressure, even weight through the right forearm and through the left hand. That's sometimes a little bit tricky. And if you feel that right hip burning out, you're doing good. You're doing okay. 3 more here. 3, 2, last one. Good. Now for real, we get a child's pose. Both knees down, press the hips back, reach the arms long. Take a deep breath. Good. I'm not even going to make you take off the ankle weights. Just keep them right where they're at. We're going to walk both hands over towards the right side of our mat, finding a little bit of length in the left side. Whew. Good. Bring the hands back through center and then walk them right over to the left, finding length in the right side, pushing hips to heels. Big deep breath. Good. Walk the hands back through center, pull yourself up into a tabletop position. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to take some cat-cows. Inhaling to dip the belly down, drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhaling to push into the palms of the hands, curving the spine up. We'll do 2 more like that. I'm here for pleasure, so don't you put pressure on me to get into Good. Now start to walk your hands back towards your knees. We're gonna swing those legs around. Now we take off the ankle weights because I'm gonna give you a nice big figure 4 stretch. We hit those little hippies pretty hard, so we need to give them a second to release. You did great. I know you did. I'm sweaty, so I am confident that you are also sweaty. We'll keep the left foot down on the mat. Hands can come behind you. We'll cross that right ankle over the top of the left knee. Depending on how your hips are feeling, you may have to walk your left foot out a little bit further. That's okay. I want you to find the stretch but not hurt yourself doing it. Spread the chest wide, roll the shoulders down and back. We're just gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch out those legs. Right foot comes down, cross that left ankle over the top of the right knee. Again, if you need to walk that right foot out a little bit, go ahead and walk it out. That's cool. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and bring everything in. Lengthen the legs out in front of you. We'll take one big inhale breath, circle the arms around overhead. We'll exhale to hinge at the hips, forward fold, reaching down for the feet, for the shins, your mat, whatever you can reach, totally up to you. Take a deep breath here. And when you're ready, we can walk those hands up, come back up through to seated, maybe swing those legs around, whatever feels good. And that is where we are going to wrap up today. I hope that you enjoyed this workout with or without ankle weights. You made it through, you did awesome. Remember, you're awesome, you can do anything you put your mind to, and I'll see you guys in our next video. I just can't resist you.